We back, YouTube. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, man. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So, guys, I know I was supposed to have the damn. I wanted to have a. Well, yeah, I wanted to have a speaker for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I think nature helps the videos. Like I said, I like the nature. I can't hear it as much. But y'all let me know though in the comments. Comment. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you would rather, if you can barely hear me and you okay with what I'm saying right now. If it's okay with nature. You know what I'm saying? Or would you rather me use a microphone? You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all want. You know. At the end of the day, I'm making these videos to not only help myself but to help y'all too. So it's like I can't help you without helping myself first. And it's like this is a way of helping myself the most, and I can bring value back into you by posting this on YouTube. You feel me? So I know I'm gonna give y'all a lot of game before it's all said and done, before it's all over with. I'm gonna give y'all all the game. You know what I'm saying? But this shit is a process. It's a process. And once you realize that, once you just commit to the process of whatever it is you got to do, whatever it is, once you commit to the process, the rest will follow itself. You just have to commit to the process. Doesn't matter what it is. And usually in the beginning of anything, when you start it, it's going to be hard. It's kind of like when you about to work out. Before you first go to the gym, shit. Especially when you wake up in the morning, like you need your gas tank going, you need oil and all type of shit. But when you get to before you get to the gym, you know how you're stiff and you're staggering, and then you get in there and you after about the first 10-15 minutes, you get in there, you get warmed up, that blood gets flowing, and you start getting in that flow, you get that gym high. That's what they call it or whatever. And my gym bros, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all know, like if you go to the gym, you work out, you know what I'm talking about. But getting there every single day, getting there, even when it's a habit, there's a lot of days that you don't want to go there. But what happens after you get done at the gym? What happens once you finish that workout? What happens when you finish reading them 10 pages you're going to read today? What happens when you walk that mile? When you complete it, what happens then? You get that rush, and that rush of dopamine, that feel good, those receptors in your brain throughout your body hitting off on all cylinders because you actually completed the task, and so the universe has rewarded you and yourself, your brain when you did it. And that's the key, guys, is just doing things that, whatever you can do to, build consistency in your word and build, just that right there, consistency in your word to yourself. And this is why it's not good to sabotage yourself with negative self-talk. The most sabotaging thing is negative self-talk. I don't know if I should put it on YouTube, me doing my tongue like that. Shit. Anyways, I'm gonna post it anyway because I feel like I'm kind of like in the flow right now. But the point is, guys, like I said, you have to get in flow and stay in flow. Whatever you have to do to get in flow, that's gonna be the key to whatever it is you want to get in life. Don't even matter what it is. Like you're trying to build a company, and like if you're using AI right now in your business, in your personal life, school, or whatever, and let's say you're afraid of AI, taking your job, taking your business. You don't have to be afraid of AI. You know what I'm saying? You can beat AI with AI. You know what I'm saying? Use authentic intelligence versus that artificial shit. Fake. We in a world full of fakeness. And AI slop is all over the internet. So would you just be coming out and being yourself? That beats AI. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? You merge yourself with you can merge with AI to just enhance everything and speed up everything that you're doing. That's all it's for, because you have to direct the AI. You can't let it direct you. And if you don't learn how to ask it, better questions, learn how to prompt it, get your prompting skills better, it's gonna be rough for you. But prompting is just think of prompting, and instead of going through all these technical terms and shit like that, just think of prompting as asking better questions. Learn how to ask AI better questions and you'll get better answers. Ask yourself better questions, you'll get better answers. And so, like I said, guys, today it was all about consistency. That's how you beat AI, by being you. You created an AI, so you don't have to worry about AI. Beat it. Like like I said, just like that, with your own AI. You are AI, authentic intelligence. Use natural intelligence, you know what I'm saying? You know, nature, NI. Use NI versus, against AI. It's all there, you know, so, hope this video helps somebody. This is day 6 of the 9-day blitz on YouTube of the mindset journey, and, you know, putting out content that's going to not only help grow your mindset and, you know, give you a boost daily, but also, you know, give you a pathway to becoming your true version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because all this other shit on YouTube, man, I'm just being honest, these guys, these gurus, I done watched it all and saw it all, and it's like I'm fed up like you are. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, scrolling, watching somebody else say the same thing over and over. This other man said everything is just somebody rinsing repeat what somebody else said, and there's nothing new, because why? Ain't nothing new under the sun. You know, so success is repeatable, it's copyable. You know what I'm saying? It's right there in your face. They putting everybody's success, like putting it in your face now. They showing you what it takes, and what it takes is a lot of effort. What it takes is a lot of energy. What it takes is what it takes. It takes a lot. This is why I'm telling you to since it takes so much and it takes a lot. What's one thing that you're dealing with right now that's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, that's taking up all your time? Something that's you know, what is it that's making you lose control? You know what I'm saying? Once you get a hold of you, you're gonna get a hold of everything else. You know, get a hold of you. Control your emotions. Stick to the plan and be patient. Everything is happening in God's time. Everything is happening right now. You see it. Stay blessed by the best. Our universe is the best. Mother Earth, our Father God, you know, it's the best. Everything is the best. We at it right now. We're here. So, guys, for my chosen ones, man, you know, keep pushing. You know, and if you interested in growing your Amazon business, leveraging AI with my 2-step process, then just click the link below in the bio and book a phone call with me or a member of my team, and we'll reach out to you at the time that you set the appointment. You know, because set on Amazon is simple. I'm not gonna get into that. Future videos, I will be breaking down the process, giving y'all free, even more free game. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we on this mindset journey. You know what I'm saying? We on this mindset journey because that's the number one thing it takes for you. If you're gonna work with me, you got to have your mindset right anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't work with anybody. I don't want to work with anybody. I don't work with anybody, man. You know, so if your mind ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Your money can be right, but if your mind ain't right, we can't work together. You know what I'm saying? I don't need your money. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be, you know, poor, you know, than or not poor. I'd rather not take your money. Okay, so thing is, God, you gotta have your mindset right, and this is not an easy process. But what I'm telling you, it is worth it. So stay consistent. Like I said, stay blessed by the best, and love you guys. 1% better. 1% better. That's all it takes. 1% a day. That's not 365% better. That's 3,700% better. 37 times better.